Hey guys, what's good with you? So I'm back here tonight. Yes, I am. I want to know what you guys think about this whole Chrisean Rock and Blueface's father playing this whole, they're saying, alleged fake robbery. I'm really not understanding how they came up with this and why would they do this in the first place. And then with all that's going on, I'm quite sure Chrisean Rock knew what happened to Blueface in February. Why would they add more fuel to the fire? I'm not quite understanding that. As y'all come in, make sure y'all hit the like button. I fixed I fixed my headset, so I'm back on. Hopefully the internet connection is better. I fine-tuned that, so hopefully that's running well. But I'm not understanding this new plot or twist that Chrisean Rock and Blueface's father planned this whole robbery setup. Like, come on now, y'all. I mean, people are just doing too much. And let me just say this to you, because this is really sad. I put up a video in regards to what happened to Blueface. Blueface brainwashed. He washed the brain, I'm going to say it again, to the one percenters. This is something you have to live with. Blueface is a Hollywood Crip, period. He's a Crip in entertainment sense. He ain't put no work out in the streets. And tomorrow I got some more stuff I'm going to drop, and it's going to shock you even more. And these are not only people that have been incarcerated, they're natives of that state. They're not just these random people that I'm putting up their videos and they're not even from California. California is a big state. But trust and believe, if you are affected or, gang tied, you can easily find out in the streets who's who in the zoo. It just doesn't make any sense to me, some of the things that people say. It really doesn't. Now, I'm going to do another test run with the video that I have put up. Matter of fact, I should have put up all his credentials. So y'all can go subscribe to Dub's channel. I should have put that up before I started this video, but I'll do that in a minute. But yeah, I hope y'all went and checked that video out. I had premiered it, I want to say around 5:30, and I have another premiere video that's gonna go out tomorrow. I could have put it out today, but I just didn't feel like it, so that's why I went live and chopped it up with you guys. I didn't plan this live neither. I just got on here. I see some of you window lickers. Yeah, but you guys are probably just now getting the notifications. They're probably trickling in because I didn't plan to go live. I just said I'm gonna go live for a hot little second and speak with the community about this bogus allegations of Chrisean and Blueface's father made that all up and they had people come to the house to make it seem like it was a robbery. Come on, that doesn't even make no sense. Come on. For what reason would they do all that for? If they were trying to do it for a storyline, they didn't need to do a storyline. All they had to do was leak earlier than we found out that Blueface got beat up. That would have been the highlight of the whole circus. That just doesn't make any sense to me. That's just too extra. And who's going to do a storyline like that, knowing that Chrisean is scared that the CPS will come in and take her baby? I don't get it. I just sometimes think people just make up anything. It's called entertainment. And this is the kind of entertainment people look at. But it's not called a smear campaign, ruin people's lives, get people evicted. I mean, it just goes too far. It's going too far. Some of the plots, the twists and turns, the allegations and whatever are starting to not make no sense. But people crave and feed off the lies because the lie goes on and on and on. The truth remains the same. Period, point blank. Period, point blank. Now I'm going to try my video again because my other live wasn't doing too well. So I'm going to put that bad boy on. It had already premiered, but I'm going to and I also played this in another one, so I also put this video on another live earlier, and my internet connection was awful. So I'm hoping that the internet connection is doing better. Hopefully somebody can get in the chat and let me know how the clarity is on it. Or maybe I can go over here and check it out for myself. Because y'all are not in here yet. You might not see this until after I get off. So the people that participate in the chat are not here. So I need to do this on my own. So I gotta look for this. Because I gotta see how the clarity is looking in. I got a couple of window lickers, but I don't have somebody that's gonna tell me at this moment if it's looking decent. All right, so let me go hit on this. So yeah, we're gonna start this one over. I want to see how the clarity is coming in with this. And then I'm probably gonna get off for the night. But yeah, I'm getting some new headsets. I fixed the ones that I broke until I get the new headsets. But I can't use those other ones. Yeah, it's decent. Yeah, I had to put it on my tablet. So I'm gonna this is pretty much a test live again, but while I'm waiting, I might as well just put this video back up. Now it's already up on my channel, this video. I shared it 3 times on this channel today, but that don't mean everybody saw it. So let's begin for you so you can understand beautiful bean footage. Hey guys, back with another one. So I did an early live today at 11 a.m. and I had recapped a little bit about what we were going to speak about regarding the incident that happened with Blueface. Now, I just want to let you know a lot of people thought that this incident probably happened when it was hitting the airway yesterday, but it did not happen on that day, which would have been around March 10th, 11th, because we all heard it for the first time, most of us, yesterday. It actually happened around the 6th or the 27th of February. I believe, in my opinion, that it started to slowly hit social media because there are channels of. Why is it saying private video? I don't get that. Hold on one second. Let me switch this up. Hold on one second, guys. I guess I wasn't prepared as I thought I was. Maybe I don't get that. That don't make no sense. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me put some pimping in it. Did anybody send Blueface some canteen? No, sir. Let me stop. Oh God. Blueface is a schoolyard crip. A schoolyard crip. So they say. I don't know. It is what it is. And I'm trying. Oh, I know why. Wait a minute. Hold up. I know why people are not in the comment section, because it's saying that maybe it's on the StreamYard side. Let me go and open it up again. Hold on, guys. I told you this was a test live. Hold on, because I think that it's saying private for some reason. So I got to edit this. I don't know why it's saying. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Public now. Oh, that's why I couldn't leave a comment, because I was trying to put some like thumbs in chat, and it wouldn't let me do it, but now it will. And that might explain why nobody, if they were trying to get inside the chat, could get in here. I get it. I'm a genius. All right, there we go. So make sure you hit the like or the dislike button. People who used to be incarcerated, they are rehabilitated. Shout out to them, who have built social media platforms and they talk about this sort of stuff. They may have been gang affiliated or done some unaliving, murks, whatever you want to call it. They definitely gang associated, affiliated, and they talked about it. Now, I shared a TikTok with a guy that somebody asked him about it, and when he further did his research and got a call back,
I know what I
it was confirmed that Blueface did in fact get beat up. Okay, this guy here, Dubs, which I will put his YouTube link in the top of the description box of this video if you would like to support him as well. There is his Cash App. But I'm going to read the about section for you so you can understand what kind of channel this is.
Oh, what did I just do? Why am I always touching something? I'm always touching something. This is ridiculous. It's touching something. It's just a sad shame. I knew that was going to happen too.
Put another one so I...
All right, let's just get to the video part. Do all that. Here we go.
Top this gentleman's YouTube channel. Please go over and support his channel and listen up to what he has to say.
All right, what's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. Yesterday, I got a phone call from a good friend of mine, right? With a lot of connections in a lot of places, and he tells me, "Hey, did you hear about Blueface?" I said, "Nah, why? What happened? Isn't he busted?" He said, "Yeah, he just he got moved on, right?" And I was like, "Did he?" You know, this isn't really my area, but I know a lot of people are interested in him and what's going on. People are saying he's PC, he's not. I don't know nothing about that. I know he's high profile, so I figured they would put him on like $1 Million Row or whatever they got. You know, they got something like that in the Alley County where they usually keep those guys away. And so that to me is irrelevant. That's somebody else's business. But I was like, "Are you sure?" And he was like, yeah. And I said, because I don't want to jump on it without it being accurate, right? And he's like, "Yeah." So then I reached out to someone that I know, kind of know, that is real good with Blueface. And I said, "Look, this is what I heard. I'm not trying to put no bogey there." And I didn't get a response. So I was like,
It's probably Whack 100, but then again, probably not, because Whack 100 is chatty patty.
That wasn't a no. It didn't happen, right? And then I got another call from somebody else that was like, "Hey, it's confirmed." And I'm not gonna go into what I was told happened to him. This is more about he was touched. Supposedly, he was touched up.
Now, I want you to listen to him, because if you notice how he talks, he's very selective with his words.
True, from what I was told, what happened to him, if it's true that it happened and it was that serious, I don't know how bad his injuries were, but I was like, And I wonder if it has something to do with something else, but that really is irrelevant to me. This whole thing is this. You guys know me, and my whole get down is this, saying down in the streets can lead to some serious to you, whether you have to hurt somebody or you get hurt in the process.
Right.
You lose your freedom. You lose your ability to be who you could be.
Yep.
Right. And so we got this dude, a rapper, and I'm going to say the same thing to when it comes to him as I do when it comes to Swifty Blue and everybody else. When I talk about if you have potential to be something that can create generational wealth, or at least get you to where you never have to worry about nothing as far as materialistically, why don't you take advantage of that? If you really were in the hood, if you really were in the barrio, and you've got this talent that people enjoy, why do you get in that but try to keep one foot in the streets?
Right.
What is the appeal of it? Because that are really banging, if they have an opportunity to bring their family, their kids, whatever with them, they want to do that. You know, I don't know
Really
nothing about
banging.
Blueface. I'm not trying to diss him, but I just feel like maybe he never was in the streets that way,
Right.
and becoming a rapper. And not just Blueface, but a lot of these cats that come in, they're coming to.
Where's my Cali people? Why aren't they in the chat? Where is my Cali people? Did y'all get your notifications? I know I didn't schedule this live, but where is the Cali people?
The rap industry, the music industry, they mistake their fame and their money as street credibility.
Yep.
No, you gain street credibility
In the street.
in the streets, not in the recording studio. So to me, this is just one of those things where it's a cautionary tale.
Woo! Oh man, y'all better listen up. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. He has pulled the wool over a lot of people's eyes. And I'm gonna tell you something else. And that's because I know the streets. I've never been gang affiliated. I already shared my situation with somebody very near and dear to my heart that I carried for 9 months. So it's been around me. It's in my blood. You know what I'm saying? There's no school you go to. There's no book that you read. It's either in you or it's not. You can't be a pretender to something that you're not. You don't get no credentials in no studio. That's street life. There were things that were said on this phone conversation that he did have. And if you can read between the lines, or you got some street in you alongside with book smart, because I'm book smart and street smart. He was told off the rip, he's not going to get into a chatty patty like Whack 100, okay? And Whack will tell it all, you know, if he gets to talking. He'll tell too much. But he's saying, without really sounding like a chatty patty, he's not that dude. I don't know who said he was what he said he was, but that's not it. That's not it. But that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to let you listen to it.
You with a talent, take advantage of it and get out of your situation better wherever you're at, wherever you're from. It's not that you're forgetting your homies, but just like, you know, that's really gangbanging, a guy that's really criming it,
Ain't
right?
talking about it.
Really out there living that outlaw or gangster life, whatever you want to call it. They know when they get busted, their homeboys ain't gonna look out for them. So why does somebody feel like if they become successful, they have to look out for those that they leave behind? Ain't that a backward way of thinking? Okay, all right, homie. So if I catch life, don't even trip, Holmes. I already know you got to do your thing. But then on the flip of that is, hey, just because you made some money, don't mean you got to forget about us. What? When I gave up my freedom, you forgot about me?
That's what got him caught up.
People got to get out of that whole mentality, homie, of who owes what to who. You owe yourself and your family, period. So here we have, allegedly, Blueface in the Alley County Jail suffered some kind of attack and some injuries. I don't know if anybody else has said anything about it, but I'm sure people are going to.
He was not shanked. He was just assaulted by a few Crips, his family.
Look into it now. TMZ, where you at? But to me, it's just open your eyes, people. Jails, prisons, nobody in there give about who you think you are in your mind or who you were on the streets if it ain't in the streets.
I hope you heard that. Nobody cares if it wasn't in the streets. And he's not about that life. He's repping that he's a Crip. You cannot rep your something you ain't never worked the set. You ain't never put no street work in the streets. There's people that have put work in the street, and it's like you're playing in their face and disrespecting their name. and this family, because we know that's not their real family. You are disrespecting them. So now you in the lions den with the lions, and they're about to eat you alive
Make
because
sure to
there's
hit
no
that
way you
like
can run
button.
in jail. So that was just, he was setting himself up bad. He promoted this rapper Crip life that he never lived. His mother, I will give Carlissa credit for this, had said, "My son ain't no banger." Everyone thought she was bugging, but she was
She
telling the
did
truth.
say it.
Those are the things that mothers are supposed to say when they know that their son has too much to live for and can make possibly too much money to be even trying to label themselves that, because if they was really living that life, they wouldn't even be talking about it. They would be being about it. Blueface ain't busting no grape in a fruit fight.
A rapper, a singer, an actor, you are not the tough guy that your music might make you seem you
Right.
are. But you get around real tough guys, and I said this to Swifty Blue, and I always try to be fair across the board. When you make music about being the baddest, and then you get behind some walls,
people gonna try you.
Them bad that are really in there, they want to know. You're talking about they do
in real life.
See, you're in a studio talking over music, talking over beats, singing or talking over beats, talking about what they do. They're not getting the money you're getting. You're profiting off of them. Then you get behind the wall. So just, anybody who's in the industry, remember that. And don't get me wrong, there are dudes that are really with the business that record.
But he's not one of them.
And they usually wind up in jail because those that are really with it, the music don't mean nothing. But just remember, you're on your own. Like the whole Chito Ranas thing. He felt like everybody forgot about him. Nah, that's the way they do everybody. Supposedly he's getting out soon and he's on OTR Records and him and Lefty are going to do their thing together. Cool. Hopefully this last little, I can't call it a stretch. It's not a stretch, but hopefully this last taste of incarceration got Chito Rana's mind right. I would hope that whatever happened or didn't happen to Blueface, 2 nights ago now? Hopefully that taught him a lesson. That's allowing him to put things in perspective.
So let me make this clear. This video was uploaded on February 29th. That incident happened 2 days before he decided to come on his channel, because he does not cover nothing about Blueface. It only was on his channel because it relates to prison life. He's in prison. Blueface.
Now I have another video that's gonna go up tomorrow. I just didn't feel like editing it because you got to make sure you get them, the profanity and stuff like that out of it. And I had, like, when I got off of live at 8 o'clock or whatever, I did have enough time to edit it, but I just felt lazy. So tomorrow, I know I might put it out earlier than usual. I don't know. I might put it out at 5 or 6. Who knows? But there's another one. He's a little younger than this dude here, Dubs. Dubs is more reserved, but he's more seasoned, because he's older and he's been through a lot. He's done a lot of time. And you could definitely see, and you can see him physically and hear in this conversation that 24 year stretch that he did over 24 years, no good time. He did a straight over 24 years in prison. But one thing I will say is you can tell the way he articulates himself. He did the time. He did not let the time do him. Because when you go to jail, there's only 2 things you can do. You either do the time or let the time do you. And I know people in my real life that have came out bat-ish crazy. And then you have some that they just adapt. I mean, hey, you got yourself jammed up. You got to live with it. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people in my family, 2 people in particular, done like 17 years each straight, no good time. Up, in Walpole, Mass, in Walpole, and they got out and they're normal. But some people do that much time and they'll be cuckoo. They'll be wearing clown paint on their face, just like these emojis in this video here.
because jail can make you go crazy, man. Nobody's really built for jail. That's not what I'm saying. But if you're not that dude, you can't be going around trying to rep like you some Crip Bloods, Latin Kings. You know what I'm saying? You if you just be who you are. Cause I'm trying to tell you, ain't nowhere to run. You go to jail, and Blueface stay doing crash dummy stuff. And he should already see that's not where I definitely want to be. Because every time I go to jail, they're not gonna never again. If I go back for doing something dumb, they're not taking no chance. They don't care about his lawyers filling out paperwork so he can get out of isolation. He should have stayed in isolation anyways. The minute those those papers were approved and they put him in population, that's when all this mess started. You can't be in there like you some little kid like you do on social media. That's social media and that's the real world. Survival of the fittest. You cannot be calling yourself surviving in jail, clowning around with serious dudes. And a lot of them are mad because they want to be free. And some of them ain't never getting out. And you want to sit there and play in their face. And they know that you're going to be leaving soon. You know what I'm saying? So, and then sometimes dudes can get jealous and beat you up just so you can pick up a charge and be in there longer. I had a cousin, this was years ago. My cousin Tony, he said, man, he said there be dudes in there that try to start, not with him, but try to start stuff with dudes just to get them you know what I'm saying, to get a charge and be in there longer. Cause they're not getting out. This is something back in the day, but I'm telling you, people are sick. You know what I'm saying? These gangs really, these kind of people really live by that street code. And when they feel like their family is being disrespected because they look at this as their family, you sitting up there disrespecting their name in the street, and they feel as though if we let you disrespect us, and we know you ain't that dude, you ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight. You sitting up there rapping about something you ain't never lived. You lived in a two parent household. You went to probably prep schools with deans. No, I'm joking. I don't know if he did all that. But I know that Carlissa pushed him, you know, as far as she could push him. And all this mess that he's doing right now, where he's at right now, he shouldn't even be in there. He's trying to do that. He's trying to live off an image. See, I'm not on image. I always tell people that. That's my famous saying. I'm not on image. But when you be on image, that's what image puts you either in jail or 6 feet under. Never be on image. Faces and gang activity. That's why he put it on his channel. He made it clear, but like I said, he's short with his words. I was telling you about how my son is the same way. He's nothing like me. I wouldn't be a commentator if, didn't articulate myself. I'm a conversation piece. My son is very short with what he says. He's very quiet. He's not a chatty patty. So when I see somebody like Whack 100, I'm like, there's no way he must have been in a gang a long time ago, but he's not in a gang. And people used to like try to check me in my car. And Whack 100 set him up. He should have sat that boy down and told old boy, don't get in here. I'm eating something. Don't get in here clowning because you're going to catch a fade. But Wack knew that was going to happen to him. Trust and believe, Wack knew it was going to happen. So all the frustration that he got for Blueface, he paid him back. When Blueface get out, he going to be in hiding for about 2 years. What an idiot. That's a bad hit. That's a real bad hit. But he'll be all right though. Blueface will be all right. Let me tell you why he'll be all right. Because when he gets out, he's going to make up this elaborate story. And the 1%ers, their brain has been washed. Blueface has washed your brains. Your brain washed. So some of y'all are devastated right now. He's not a Crip. I thought he was a Crip. I'm sorry, guys. No, he's a pretender. He's a fake Crip. He's a Crip in the rap songs, but not in real life. So I'm out of here. This was doing a test run. I'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll be putting up a premiere video. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way out or the dislike. Love y'all. Stay blessed and I'm out.